All right. How's everyone doing? So, as a kind of caveat to this, I am hoping to do some videos, probably daily, just sharing some thoughts, sharing some perspective. Um, you know, I actually started this YouTube channel. And if you're on Instagram, because I am live on Instagram as well, I am going to be doing this mostly on YouTube. But I started my YouTube channel initially because I was hoping to provide some kind of, I guess, value, provide some thoughts, some perspective that I hope would help someone, help someone have a better day, help someone have a better perspective, help someone to just, I guess, live a better life. And, the Pokemon stuff came later, and I've been loving the Pokemon stuff, but I want to continue to have that perspective stuff as well. And so I'll be doing these videos again, hopefully daily. We'll see, because, we'll see what happens with live. We'll see if the YouTube algorithm likes this or not. But, even if I can help one person with these videos, one person to make better, better decision in their life, and one person to be a little happier, then I think it's worth it. And so with that said, I guess the thought I wanted to share today was, I guess, the concept that, life happens for us. Sometimes when, negative things happen or things that we don't expect, when these things happen, we can sometimes just focus on the negative, like, oh, why did this happen? Or like, this is ruining my life. This is ruining my, whatever. But we oftentimes forget to look at the positive things, the good things that could come from it. As a literal real life example that happened less than 24 hours ago, just like 12 hours ago. So my 4-year-old woke up at 2 a.m. She was having some leg aches. She's been having some growing pains. And, I enjoy my sleep. If you're a parent, that waking up at 2 a.m, 3 a.m, whenever, to attend to a crying child, I mean, it's your responsibility, but it's not the most pleasant thing in the world, especially if, they're kind of being inconsolable and whatnot. And, I got up, I was tired and whatnot, but as I really thought about it, as I was with her, for those, like, I think it was about 20, 30 minutes I was with her before she finally got back to bed, I just couldn't help but think that, you know what, this actually is not too bad. Like, yes, I'm not going to get the best sleep tonight, but this isn't going to last forever. She's not always going to have growing pains. She's not always going to be waking up in the middle of the night. And these moments of me being able to be there for her and help her when she's, feeling bad and when she's literally in pain, it's actually building trust. She's building trust in me as her father. Trust that I hope, continues to grow and build as she gets older and she becomes a teenager and she starts having, different issues and, different problems, that hopefully these little moments of, being there at 2 a.m. build to her having that trust in me when she has to talk to me about, how she had her first breakup, or how, she didn't get the job that she wanted, or, she didn't, get into the school that she wanted to, or, her first business failed, or whatever the case may be. These little moments are building that trust. And, it was even just in those, 30 minutes, it turned to a very sweet moment where at one point I was really tired. I just kind of put my head on her bed as, she was starting to fall asleep, and she just kind of stroked my head. And again, just those little things, indicating how much she appreciated that I was there. And so just going back to this whole, life happens for us, when unexpected things happen, I think we need to just look at, okay, how can this be beneficial to me? How can this be something that can be good for my life? Because I think when we look at life that way, we're a lot happier and we have a lot more growth, and we're just able to see life in a new way. It's not just the traffic happened. And that's actually, let me talk about that for a sec. Like there have been several times when, there's been traffic or I'm running late to a meeting and whatnot. I'm like, shoot, and I'm like worried and whatnot. And I realized, like 10 minutes later, as I'm driving by, that there was a car accident. And, I'm hoping those people are doing well and everything, but this happened several times where I just wondered, like, what would have happened had I actually been on time? would that have been me? Like, these are things we don't consider. We don't consider that, when COVID happened and we were all in shutdown, that maybe, like, I understand, like, there's all kinds of craziness and there were several hard things that happened to people, but we don't consider, like, how many people actually are alive today because of shutdown, because they didn't go to work, they didn't have to drive, and they didn't get into a car accident, or because because they didn't have to travel, or they weren't allowed to travel, they didn't go to that one meeting and get hit by a car. And so just something to consider, that life happens for us, to look for those blessings, look for those positives, because I really believe when we do that, it's not being delusional. It's not being delusional and thinking that life is just, full of rainbows and whatever. It's just using these challenging moments to actually build a better life. And so that's all I got for today, guys. Hopefully you have a fantastic day. It's Monday, so make it a great week, and love you guys. Take care.